Ben and Jen, DPH couldn't tell us too much about this child, but we know they were from 1 to 5 years old and was from New Haven County. Health official says this should be more of an example for your child to get a flu shot. Flu season is in its peak, and health officials are mourning the death of a child who was one of 9 additional flu deaths reported last week.
Well, it's certainly very sad. Absolutely. I think the loss of a child is tremendously sad. And as a clinician, I certainly always, every day, encourage families to get flu shots for themselves and for their children.
So far, Connecticut has seen a total of 32 fatalities and more than 1,300 hospitalizations, still less than previous years.
Last year there was also only 1, but the previous year, when we had a very active, very high impact flu season, the 2017-18 season, we had actually 3 pediatric associated flu deaths.
Dr. Siniscalchi says this year's flu cases are not as high because of the type of flu circulating around the state. Young children are the most susceptible, especially those under 6 months or 2 years.
If we have a child who's more vulnerable because they have an underlying medical condition, for example, something wrong with their lungs or their heart or their immune system, if they get a serious infection like the flu, that can worsen whatever else they have going on.
While Dr. Garcia says getting the flu shot is the best preventative measure, there are other ways to do so, such as covering your cough and washing your hands with soap throughout the day, staying home to prevent others from getting sick, and disinfecting surfaces at home like countertops, faucets, and doorknobs. And flu activity is constantly being monitored throughout the state. And to read this week's flu stats, just head to fox61.com. We have a link for you to do so. I'm live in New Haven. Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.